It has a steel quarter panel, which is about that wide, so you meet the rules. And then it's got everything else fiber or carbon fiber or whatever. Really lightweight. Just a fun, very fun car, and I got it from a friend of mine that was also a Pro Mod racer.
All right, guys, welcome back again to the Caffeine Octane Podcast. We're over here at Town Center at Cobb and Kennesaw at the Caffeine Octane Show, shooting this live. We do this the first Sunday of every month, and it makes it the largest monthly car gathering in America. And today's guest grew up around drag racers, turned his first car, Riviera, into a remarkable restoration, and now solves heat management problems most drivers never think about. He also brought his one-of-one Pro Mod Vega. Everybody welcome Stephen Moore. Thanks for joining.
Welcome. Love to be here.
Absolutely. And take us back to your first C&O morning. I believe it was in the Riviera, wasn't it?
It was. I was traveling around in 2019 with the Riviera, trying to get the big trophies, if you will.
Yeah.
Big shows. Took a few of them. Got some awards. But yeah, you guys ran into me and asked me to come out, and that was a great time. Got to know all of you guys. Wonderful. Caffeine Octane, just really good show.
Yeah, absolutely. And your father went from drag racing to the ministry. You know, what part of that car life did he pass down to you? I think that was pretty significant, wasn't it?
It was significant for me. It kind of made me who I am. Dad has gotten into the ministry. We're having a family. We don't have any money, or very little. And all these guys are coming to my dad's church because he's a real guy. And he's an old race car guy. He's a roughneck guy. And so he fit. And people love to come to my dad's churches. So I dreamed about all these cars these guys are bringing in. I can name them, but there was a bunch. And so then I just grew up with that. And then they'd let me in their garage sometimes with my old man, because he didn't lose those skills. And he was still driving his old hot rod, too.
Yeah.
So he was called Hot Rod Dean for a reason. But he,
Hot Rod Dean.
427 Ford, you know, back in the day when that was hot.
Yeah.
He had that. That was his everyday car. So, yeah, that's what made me today.
Yeah, and how did a 16-year-old end up with a 1965 Riviera GS?
Trying to get past my mom. See, I wanted Mustang, Camaro, the typical fast car. My mom, no way. You know, this is her boy. He given him a nice fast car. So my dad said, you know, that we can get over mom. So he takes me, shows me this Riviera, dual 465 Wildcat. Had lots of horsepower in that day, fast for that day, right? So yeah, that's how we ended up with that. And the story is.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool car.
And I want to talk a little bit about the work that nobody sees until it fails. Explain your company, SHIELDTEC, like we're standing underneath a car. What problem are you solving?
So all cars in the ICE world, in intercombustion engine, they have heat, lots of it. So you have to get the heat out, and everyone knows about the radiator, of course, but then you've got all your heat shields around your exhaust. Then you have your underbody panels on your car because you've got all the air trying to get in there and everything else. You got to keep the air out. So we really specialize in those products. Underbody panels, higher-end stuff for the OEMs. And we make it from everything from Porsches all the way to Fords or GMs or Stellantis. We make parts, and we're on just about every car you got out there in the parking lot.
Wow.
And so we do heat shields. We're here in the local Atlanta area, and then we got another place in Sevlin. Started the company in 2025 in January. We used to be Elling-Klinger and Ellring, and we sold off because they went a different path. They were going down the electric path, and we still do that. We also do AI, like you know, the center is going to be built in North Carolina.
Okay.
That we're going to be doing the cooling on that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
interesting.
Turbocharger big as your toilet. So we're and then we got to cool that thing down.
Yeah.
So we're doing a lot of work, and it's a lot that people don't see. R&D.
Yeah.
Lots of solutions.
Yeah. What's the failure that people never see coming?
Well, they just don't see when you get heat in a car. Obviously, you're going to get over hot. You can't go down the road in anything. Everybody's had that experience where you're overheating. So the failures that happen with that are pretty often, and we keep you from having those. We keep you from we keep you safe. Your car is not going to catch on fire because your heat of your exhaust or anything that's underneath the car that's getting super hot is going to get those two electrical components, catch your car on fire. So we do all that, and all the OEMs know us very well. And so we're doing pretty good, and we're growing, and we're building. And again, it's just been 2 years with the new company, but doing really well.
Yeah, and then what part of your role requires the most judgment? Because this is pretty high risk.
Well,
you
COO,
get it right or wrong.
I'm the COO there, and general manager or whatever. I'm the cat of many trades there. But in my role, I try to watch the markets. I also try to make sure manufacturing's efficient. We're always running the parts out the door, so we're making money. Because if you're not making money when you're not making them fast enough, or you're using too much labor, or you're spending too much money.
That's right.
And in most industries, that's where you lose money. So I watch the EBT. My two owners, they're phenomenal people. They're in Germany, and they're the majority owners, and they are really great people to work for. They really give us a lot of empowerment to go out, run the company, and do it the right way. And so that's exactly what our motto is: give you the best product, give you the absolute best engineering, the best solutions to whatever problems you might have, and then know that we've got complete backing. And we're about a $1.4 billion company total right now.
That's huge.
Yeah, and here local, we're 110-ish million, and settling the same thing. So our heat shielding is right at the 200 million mark.
Wow, that's wildly impressive.
Yeah.
Switching gears a little bit, let's talk about the emotional car, the car that you were never supposed to find again. How did you end up finding your exact car 27 years after selling it?
So it's a hard story, but I was a young guy, have no money, go in the military, you sell your car, you need money. So I did that, and the guy was a pilot, and I finally found the car, like you said, after 27 years. I did research, all that, found it, but it was a basket case. There wasn't a good panel on it.
Man.
Brought it home. I got hold of everybody because I wanted it to still be a number matching car, because it's a very rare GS, Grand Sport, original, all numbers matching, and all that stuff was still there. I just had to replace almost everything on it. So it took a 3-year restoration, and took quite a bit of work and quite a bit of research to find the car, but I found it, and and you've seen it, so she's nice.
Yeah, why say that Riviera when it was so far gone?
Well, because it's my first car.
Yeah.
And when you find your first car, no matter how bad, too bad for you, you're going to spend the money.
All in.
And you're going to say, never take the pill where you let your emotions or the emotional part of a car get you, because it will drain your bank account. and that's exactly what it did, but I could not let that car go.
Yeah.
And so it's 5 cars in one, but it's still got a lot of the original stuff, like the drivetrain, the frame, all the the firewall, the A-pillars, the roof, all that's still original, and that's what had the numbers. So I got a hold of Buick. It's still a number matching car, but quarter panels, doors, fenders, bottom of the floor pans, they don't make them, so you have to find another one. I found a crashed car in California, and I got all that junk, cut the car in half that way, and used all that stuff. Yeah.
Knowing what it took, you'd probably save it again, wouldn't you?
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah, so after all that work, what did the reaction at CNO feel like after pulling up in that thing? I mean, I know it had to just be just awesome, right?
100%. And then when I got all the awards from all the big names, and PPG Award and Good Guys and Street Rod Nationals and many magazines and calendars later, it's pretty special.
We'll be right back, but before we do, I want to take a second to talk about the official Caffeine and Octane merch. Look, this community is something special, and now you can wear it. We're talking hoodies, tees, hats, quality stuff that actually looks good, whether you're out at the show on a Sunday morning or just living your life. Head over to caffeineandoctane.com, check out the full lineup, and rep the brand. We'll be right back. Yeah, and the next two builds reflect quite an opposite approach to your automotive slice, if you will. So one car needed more, one car needed less.
Yes, sir.
Let's talk a little bit about, I guess first off, the GT40. Tell us a little bit about that machine.
Well, the GT40, I'm a tall guy, and GT40s are little cars. People don't realize how little they are. And everybody makes a replica, but I don't fit. I'm hitting my head on the ceiling and all kinds of stuff. So for me, it just didn't fit, but I always wanted that car. So built my own chassis, and I worked with a guy out of Ohio, Chris Holleran. Mm-hmm. He's awesome, and he was making some stuff. I wanted to stretch wheelbase, so I stretched it 6 inches where you cannot see it. It's 4 in the back and 2 in the front. I worked with him. We put it on his chassis, like a chassis dyno. Yeah. Built it from scratch, and it just ended up being a phenomenal car. Twin turbo, 347, can make 1,200. and it weighs 2,000 pounds
That's
filled
insane.
up and me in it. But I do tuned it a little. Now it's drivable. It's an awesome car.
Yeah. Why do you think detuning it was kind of a smarter pathway when
When you get on it at 80 and it's zero traction and you're on ice?
just kind of dangerous?
Terrible dangerous. And I had 345s in the back. That's 14 inches of tire in the back on each side, sticky.
Wow.
And zero traction.
Really?
Yeah, get on at 100, you had zero traction.
Yeah, and where's it sitting right about now?
Oh, it's 8-ish at the rear wheels, and I've got the suspension better now, and I can drive it. I still have to kind of baby into it with the turbos and all.
Yeah.
But I put itty-bitty turbos that spooled really fast, and I never realized I was always a big turbo guy. I'm a little turbo guy now when it comes to street because it spools like this, and it's awesome. No lag, nothing.
And you can make your way home after you rip on it. Yeah.
And it's a lightning bolt. I mean, 200 plus mile an hour car, and you don't even know it. It's just gone.
Yeah.
It's fun.
That's awesome. And then talk to us a little bit about the kind of the father-son Squareback.
Yeah, so we built a Mustang, and it was a high-end show car, won all kinds of awards too, and he wasn't his flavor. And he helped me on it, but he just didn't like it. We go to a show. There's a 2-door wagon, Volkswagen Squareback. Looked like it picked up golf balls at a golf cart or a golf course. So everybody, and there's a big car show guy, Dennis from Classic Cars there, and he's even talking about this old 2-door wagon. My son loved it. We brought that thing, brought it home, restored the whole thing. Goes to shows, and I mean there'll be $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 cars there that are competing, and he'll take first place every single time.
That's awesome.
It's the look. It's about the women. If they're out there voting, he gets it every time.
Really?
Every time. And it's like unbelievable. It makes guys mad, that little car. But 40 horsepower, leaks oil everywhere, pitted chrome. It's an amazing car. But my son loves it.
Yeah, that's amazing. And then I heard a little bit behind us earlier what you've got here at the show today.
Yeah.
What makes this 1975 Vega a one of one, and just go all out on the build for us so we can understand it.
It's a 6.0 chassis. Those are a couple $100,000 if you're going to build a Pro Mod, and it is a Pro Mod, so it's stretched a little, it's wider, it's a complete chassis car, but it has a steel roof, it has a steel quarter panel, which is about that wide, so you meet the rules, and then it's got everything else fiber or carbon fiber or whatever. Really lightweight. Just a fun, very fun car, and I got it from a friend of mine that was also a Pro Mod racer, and he got it from a guy that didn't know what he was doing. But a person that built this car originally in like the mid-2000s is out of Idaho. He had every intention. It was going to be a 360, 370, eighth of a mile at 220 mile an hour. That kind of power.
Yeah.
Well, I'm an old guy. I can't tear that motor down every weekend when racing it, and a lot of people don't realize that's what it takes to race those cars. So I jerked that out, and I'm going to do drag and drive.
Yeah.
So I've got maybe 2,000 total horsepower when I'm all said and done with all power adders, and maybe around 1,000, 1,200 natural. And I'll be able to tune it anywhere I want, mid-fours to high or low fives all day, and run eighth of a mile at 140 to 180. Whatever I want to do.
That's surely quick enough in my book.
It is. It's really fast, but it's not fast compared to some guys today. So today there's guys out there that are super, super fast, but that is that car. And it's going to be fun. I'm going to drive it, go to 3 or 4 events, 100 miles a day. Awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. And then what really had to change to make it survive a drag and drive instead of one perfect pass? I mean,
the motor.
Yeah,
the motor's a 555. Again, Shuroff made it. Scott, he built the motor originally, and it's maybe 1,000-ish, maybe a little more than that horsepower now, natural. And then the nitrous, and I got nitrous express stuff I use and nitrous outlet stuff I use.
Nice.
I use both those guys, but their stuff is really good. And the car's manageable. It's like a Cadillac. I just release the button and go.
Yeah.
It's made for going way faster, so knowing that fast is like nothing.
Yeah.
It's just Cadillac.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
We'll move into rapid fire here. Okay. At what point does horsepower stop being fun and become work?
Probably over the 2,500 range.
Really?
Then you really start getting into so many tuning. You can make a lot of horsepower, but if you're not tuned right, you're still slow.
Yeah.
Then it's all driveline.
Yeah.
It's rear ends, it's transmissions. No one gives enough talk to the transmissions. The transmission is really where you're going to make your power, because you can make 4,000 horsepower and have a terrible setup on the transmission and rear end and go nowhere.
Yeah.
Or your chassis. The chassis out there is a $300,000 chassis.
That's
You
incredible.
look at it and you say, that's a Vega. Yeah, that's a $300,000 Vega. But that's the kind of chassis. But you can buy them for a lot less. After
Yeah.
a guy's built them, put the money in them, you can get them for $70,000, $80,000.
Wow.
But it's the money they stick in them to get you to go fast. The very fastest guys, that's when it starts to become work.
Yeah.
Is at the 2,500. And then when you start going under a 4.5 second, eighth of a mile, and you start breaking into the sixes in a quarter of a
Yeah.
mile, you're talking tons of money, tons of maintenance, and you better know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Or you're going to be slow.
Yeah.
They call them ducks.
Ducks.
Yeah.
Preserve it or improve it?
So preserve it or improve it. I like to improve on everything, but I say preserve. I
Nice.
still am a preserve guy.
Which collector car gets more respect than it deserves, in your opinion?
I don't know if any really don't deserve it. I love all cars. I couldn't
Yeah.
say that. I'd probably hurt a feeling or two, and I'm not going to do that.
Well, let me ask you this. What overlooked car deserves a serious build?
Overlook car, those. My son's got me into Volkswagens.
Yeah.
Those little two-door wagon squarebacks. When you build one and you see what the attention they get for putting nothing in them, amazing. And then the GTI clan that's out there and the R's, he's got me believing in those two. They're amazing cars. They're
really
quick.
are. Yeah.
And they're fun.
Yeah, they don't take a whole lot of money or modifications to really, get the power up and the,
Yes,
and the
sir.
times
And
down.
all the Honda guys, we talked about that earlier. I mean, the stuff that they can do today
Yeah.
is absolutely amazing. And I mean, I had an NSX, and I loved that car, the first gen. But I mean, they're just amazing too. I
Yeah.
mean, there's so many. I could go on for hours.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Best engine layout for pure theater?
Loud and obnoxious. So that's, I think there's nothing better sounding than a small block Ford built out to 400 plus cubic inches with a huge cam, or a big block Chevy with a big cam like that thing.
Yeah.
Those are ear candy. But then there's the Ferrari on the other spectrum. The Ferrari,
true.
the ear candy that a Ferrari gives you, like this weekend in Atlanta, they had the F1 out there in
Yeah.
the city, and you could hear that in them buildings. Oh my God.
Yeah.
If you don't like that, you need to go away.
Yeah, you don't have a pulse.
You don't want to go, that is amazing. Yeah.
Riviera, GT40, Squareback, or Vega, one to keep forever?
Well, the Riviera, I'm going to die
Yeah.
in it. But my wife reminds me constantly that when I do die, she will sell it.
Yeah.
I say forever, but she will sell it. My son's fighting with my wife about that one because he knows how much it cares. Yeah.
Anything you want to plug on here before we depart?
No, you guys are just great. Everybody in the car community, we love them all, and they're out here. You guys give such a variety and such a great show.
Thank you.
And it's just, yeah. So, and you treat people awesome. So, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate that. Well, Stephen, thanks for joining the pod.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Enjoy it.
Such a pleasure.
Enjoy, you guys. Thank you.
The Caffeine and Octane Podcast is brought to you by Ride Lounge, with locations in Midtown Atlanta, Peachtree Corners, Milton, Marietta, and more locations coming soon. Ride Lounge is redefining the automotive club experience through premium vehicle storage, exclusive events, and an unmatched community for automotive enthusiasts.